Well, hello. So, this is the culmination of this channel and what it has brought itself towards, which is world peace. So, I am giving Madonna world peace as a gift for her birthday. And so, me and Father, we decided to sit down and come up with the rules as to how to address the Middle East situation in a positive way in order that will transform both nations in a very dramatic fashion. So, first and foremost, rule number one for the Middle East and Jerusalem, all everything that outside of Jerusalem, that whole religious block. No killing. No killing of anyone. So, yeah, the death of people in that area means a great deal to Father. Because it's a very powerful area, and anytime you are murdering somebody for selfish reasons because of space, it's like a dog pissing on a fire hydrant, then no, because of the ripple effects of what that, and there's a certain level of responsibility that the people of that area have to that area, that have chosen through lifetimes to be keepers of that area and the energy that it channels. So I hope that more people in the Middle East can say, that's a good thing. No killing. All things are addressed through Pokemon card games, through canasta, through rolling of the dice, various different elements where Father can come in and intercede and see the whole situation in a very quick manner. You know? Leave it up to chance. Straws, anyone? So all those kind of things, disputes are dealt in that fashion. No killing. And the army is transformed into ambassadors of peace who go around and help create relationships within the community. That way we don't get rid of the military at all, but we actually infuse them with a whole new power of reaching out to their community members because we love the community. So if something goes down, like if an emergency, because we all assume that no one's getting killed, so if like there's an earthquake, then we have the military there that can help us. They can get great new training in various different elements, so we can totally turn them into superheroes from a different perspective because we're no longer fearing ourselves because there's no killing in the Middle East, and the energy ripples outside into the universe into world peace. Rule number one. Rule number two, a little bit more controversial, is we're rebuilding the temple. Yeah, we have to rebuild the temple. The temple is a physical manifestation of a belief in the light of a creator that exists and beyond outside of us that we trust, who should control the temple, all the faiths coming together, control the temple. It should be built to the teachings and schematics of the Torah, the way it was given, or in the Muslim faith, I believe it's the teachings of Abraham, the way it was explained. It needs to be built in that particular way, in that particular area, to the particular dimensions. That means that the Dome of the Rock has got to go. I know, that's really like, the Dome of the Rock has to go? What? Mind blown. Here's the logic behind it. The Prophet Muhammad followed ultimately the teachings of everybody who follows Abraham, right? I'm assuming, right? Abraham comes before Muhammad. So if Abraham comes before Muhammad and Abraham says, this is where it's at, this is how it needs to be built, this is what needs to happen, then why are we listening to Muhammad? Like, I love Muhammad, don't get me wrong, wonderful, wonderful human being that brought great deal of wisdom and power and energy and infusion of life into so many secrets once both sides come together. But let's look at it realistically. You've got someone with the gate and the horse to the heaven. Let's say it did happen, and I believe to a certain degree it did happen. Perhaps it not, maybe it was aliens. I don't know. But the point is, to a certain degree, that happened. So there's a certain level of spirituality, but that's a doorway. We're talking about a home. We're talking about either keeping the doorway to heaven or the home to heaven. Now, if you look at Muslim faith and Muslim, please, if you're Muslim, I may be completely being insulting and being like, people are like, tweeting right now, they're like, I can't believe you say we should destroy the dome. Yeah, I am. Because the temple's more important than the dome. So that's rule number two. But the Jews are not getting off easy. I know. I know. The Jews are like, we got the temple built. Calm the fuck down, boys. Girls. Calm the fuck down. You're giving up all of the Middle East. Yeah, yeah. Except for that area, which you will have, and then of course, Muslims and Arabs will welcome you, hopefully, into their homes and be generous because Lord now is keeping a closer eye because we're fucking shit up. So Lord sent me and was like, hey, you need to fix this. I'm like, fine. I don't want to be here. I want to be cradled in the wonders of the Lord. But whatever. I'm here to help you. Because of Madonna. She said she wanted it. So I was like, fine. So, so yeah. So, so Muslims own the land. And why is that? Because Jews are resilient. And let's say Jews, who cares? Israelites. I like that one. Israelites are resilient, and Israelites don't need a physical element that exists for the faith to flourish in various different elements, as the Muslim faith has flourished as well, because all people need to come together and they're feeling the resonance of light. So there needs to be a discussion between all faiths. So Muslims and Arabs and Jewish people can be sold land, of course. I mean, it's like like any other country, but it's a Muslim area. So the Gaza Strip, Jerusalem, all of it, it's owned by Muslims. Yeah. Now, Israelites, come on, you own Hollywood. We own everything. And I say I'm an Israelite. I'm an Israelite, yeah. I'm an Israelite. I don't know if I'm a Muslim because I don't know the Muslim faith, but maybe I look into it and be like, oh wow, I'm a Muslim too. And I'm a Christian because I like Christ. I mean, I am Christ, so I like myself. Christ is the name you're using for me now, but I've had several names. I'm just an energy. I'm just a pathway into a future that could happen if we all come together. So let's go back. Let's review. Long video. Number 1, no killing in the Middle East. Number 2, we're rebuilding the temple. Yep. The dome is out. We're rebuilding the temple. And 3, Muslims own the entire area. Right? That sounds like a reasonable compromise. I think that Israelites might be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you just said that. Israelites are special. And I use special in an actual double entendre way. And the term that, Israelites are special. They're given hardships. They're given difficulties. They're given tasks. It's almost a teacher's pet. Like, we are the teacher's pet. We love the Lord in a certain way that we're like, I want to show you the Lord how much I love you. We're the Cains. Oh, mind blown. Who are the Abels? The Muslims. Mind blown. What? I know, people were like, wait a second. I was like, yeah, we're the Abels. Israelites are the Abels. We're given the biggest challenges in order to resolve the light. Bunch of secrets are happening right now. The point is, those are the rules. Choose to follow them or not choose to follow them. That's up to you. But I believe that there needs to be steps within the Jewish faith to move forward. And you're going to have things happen that are going to push that forward. So hopefully with the assistance of this video and my father and my mother, we can come together to an understanding so we can heal our mother, right? I want to wish you all, I want to wish us all, I want to wish Madonna a wonderful, 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 wonderful